Well, how you doing? You know what? I don't mean to be too aggressive now, but I was thinking about something this morning while I was in the bathtub. You know what? It's not that I never thought about it before, but I thought about it again. People are bimbos. They really are. Like, people are bimbos. You know, if it wasn't so depressing, it just might be funny that people are bimbos. They really are. The kind of things that people think, and then the results from their actions and from their beliefs. I'm not saying you shouldn't believe in whatever you believe in. I'm just saying it just ain't gonna work out long term. You hear me now? Listen. So, here in America, most folks are bimbos, but most folks believe that they are smarter than the next person, maybe even standing beside them. It seems like everybody's a bimbo, but we know not everybody's a bimbo, right? But there's so few people who aren't bimbos, it seems like everybody's a bimbo. Shoot, I might be a bimbo. You know what they say about crazy people? A crazy person will never admit that they're crazy. You think it's too far of a stretch to apply that to a bimbo? You think a bimbo is really going to tell you that they're a bimbo? No. Now, the problem with that is my stomach is big as a mug, but that's not the problem. The problem is that these bimbos, right? They think that they are actually useful to society. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not trying to dehumanize anybody, so don't get to thinking that. But these bimbos, they get together with another bimbo, right? And then they have sex and they give birth to a bimbo 2.0. Chances are is that bimbos get with bimbos just by natural matchmaking. Okay? And then two bimbos who lack intelligence or just aren't smart, well, they're bimbos, right? They're not going to make good decisions when it comes to childbearing. So they're going to have kids, and they think that their kids is going to be more than them. How your kids going to be more than them? So you're going to have a child, right? Then all of a sudden you're not a bimbo no more? They're going to grow up underneath a bimbo and learn to be a bimbo. But like I said, here in America, most folks are bimbos, okay? So then, when a child grows up and goes into society, the child will never know that it's a bimbo because most people are bimbos. You know how unlikely it is for two bimbos to have a child and the child not be a bimbo? Chances are the child's going to be a bimbo. And then, the problem with that is that whether you want to admit it or not, kids are the future generation. They are the leaders of tomorrow, per se. But these bimbos are everywhere doing bimbo things. They're at the grocery store. They go to the grocery store from the hours of 3 to 7 p.m. when those are high times at almost every grocery store. And then they put their cart right in the middle of the aisle as if they're the only one in the store. They come into the store acting like they're the only person in the store as if they didn't pull into a full parking lot. Those bimbos, they're the only ones in existence. Don't nobody exist besides them. And then they'll see you walking up the aisle, right? Knowing that you need to get by. Yeah, look at you. And then look at whatever it is that they continue to look at while their cart is behind them, just blocking the whole aisle. And if you say, pardon me, or if you say, excuse me, or if you say, behind me, they act like they didn't know you were coming. I made eye contact with you when I was walking up the aisle, bimbo. Then on the roads, when the bimbos are driving on the roads, they're either driving too fast or too slow. They just can't do the speed limit. Bimbos. They act like they really got something important. All they're going to do is go home and watch TV or whatever it is they do. Play video games, ignore their children while they're eating hot Cheetos, drinking Sunkist and Dr. Pepper, and eating apple pies and sitting on the couch with no neck. You know these bimbos be fat too. I'm fat too. I only got this much neck. So I can't brag. I only got that much neck now. I'm not trying to brag. I can't brag. I am physically in no position to brag. But these bimbos, they be looking like this. Then they sit down on the couch like, Then they like, I hate when I have to sit down and get up. You know them bimbos, they complain. I hate when I sit down and I have to get up. Why? Because they left the soda in the kitchen. They assume that they had more soda in the cup by the couch. There ain't no soda in that cup. They go all the way into the kitchen and get them some more soda. And then they complain about diets. These bimbos, they believe everything. Anything that the TV tells them, these bimbos believe it. I'm talking about the public brainwashing of the masses. These bimbos, they're everywhere. They might be in your family. They're your co-workers. They're your bosses. That's right. These bimbos are everywhere. But you know what? The problem is only going to get worse. I see it every day. I'd be surprised that these bimbos, I'm surprised that these bimbos can even speak English. You understand me now? Shoot. Some of these bimbos, they can't spell worth nothing. The only thing they can probably spell is their first name, last name. They probably can't even spell their middle name. They probably can't even spell the street address where they live. They probably got to Google their own street address when they fill out a job application. These bimbos are everywhere, man. I'm telling you, man. I ain't. But you know what, though? It's dangerous because these bimbos are full. No, look, society right now is full of these bimbos, okay? These are going to be the ones making the decisions that affect the lives of you, me, and everybody else. Like I said, I might be a bimbo myself, but maybe I'm just a little bit less bimbo-ish than them. But society is full of bimbos, and I tell you that. But hey, but on some real stuff though, I was just trying to have some fun. But when you think about it on some real stuff, society is full of stupid people. It really is. And it's a long term, because I don't have kids and nothing like that. That's why I talk about kids so much. I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? Long term, you can raise your kids the best you want to raise your kids, but you send your kids out into this world filled with these other stupid people, and they get brainwashed trying to be like them. It's the herd mentality and it's the group mentality. You know, I know it's group thinking, herd mentality. Man, most people are just dumb beyond belief. You know, I don't know what's actually. After I die, I'm not sure how the human race is going to handle things what they do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks say that humans are smart because of technology. I'm telling you personally, I had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't invent nothing. I haven't invented nothing, okay? So when people say that we're smart, I'm like, no, those are a few people who actually did that, all right? But people are so dumb that it's going to be dangerous to us humans later on in life. I don't even know. Even after I pass, maybe they will get smarter. But as of right now, people are very, very, very dumb. Shoot, it's dangerous out here. You know, like I said, though, when I was playing around with that accent, but I really meant that. People are so stupid that it's depressing. It would be funny if it wasn't depressing. And it's kind of scary how dumb people are, because people would just go with anything. It's that group thinking, herd mentality. With that being said, man, that was a silly video. I was trying to be funny. If it wasn't funny, story of my life. Every time I try to be funny, nobody laughs. When I'm dead serious, people be cracking up. Outro.